For tonight's news and numbers, we have 2017 and 2022. The FBI says it found 2,000 human bones inside the home of an Indiana collector. So even more bizarre here, the agency says most of them were stolen from Native American graves. The collection belonged to a World War II veteran and world traveler who died in 2015. Next, 17. A Georgia lawmaker is defending his resolution to lower the voting age in Georgia to 17. Representative El Mahdi Holly from Henry County says 17-year-olds are impacted by what happens under the Gold Dome and should have their say. If the proposal is adopted, it will go on the ballot in 2020. Finally, 2022. That's when you can see Aquaman the sequel. Yeah, it comes out in December of 2022, 4 years after the original. So the first film made more than $1 billion worldwide.